Yeah, a little creepy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what had happened was I messed up. Look at that. Somehow it got all kinked up, and I don't know, but I put an end to it and I tied it off. And now let's get to this moss. And here we are with our lovely, lovely, lovely giant willow moss. Now, the original idea was to take and put it on two separate sides because I wasn't thinking about having these two mats put together. But now that we've got the mats together, let's see what happens when we kind of get this spread out as far as we possibly can. Alrighty, not bad. I've kind of got this spread as far out as possible. So now, if I'm gonna do all that, I'm gonna need way more thread. However, I have all this thread and nothing to do with it. There's got to be something that I can do with it. So let's kind of move this up here to get it out of the way. And let's get as many of these vertically lined up as possible from the top. So now, with the way I got things spread out, these are a little more loose and these are a little more cohesive. So I'm going to use the newer thread on those. I'm going to try to use this older thread on these. And does not look the best, but that's going to keep it in line just long enough for me to get this up against the back wall, because this side that we're facing here is going to be on the back wall with the aquarium. Now, before we do anything else, I'd like to get a few pieces here in between the two mats. And this little bit right here, I can go over into the better kingdom. I'd say that moss map wall is looking not bad at all, but you're gonna have to forgive me, folks. I have had a lot go on in the past 48 hours that prevented me from actually completing this video. But as you can see, we've got things situated in place, and at this point, it's just a waiting game. Months and months and months of waiting. Shout out to Priscilla over at Swiss Aquatics. Thank you so much for the giant willow moss. I even got a little bit in the Better Kingdom, and I got some upstairs as well. and you'll get to see that at a later date. And you'll also see why that sponge is missing at a later date. But as you can see, we still got filtration going on. So with that in mind, we're going to bring this to a close. As always, I ask that if you folks know anybody out there suffering from any form of mental illness, that you please reach out to them. You never know what difference that reaching out can make. You can save your life, their life, or the lives of countless many other individuals. You could prevent a tragedy. You can create a miracle. You never know. Reach out to your fellow earthlings. They are worth the time and energy investment. And as always, folks, I always like to remind you that winners are not people that never fail. They're people that never quit. People that never give up. So don't you dare quit and don't you dare give up, especially not on yourselves. This is Dead Fred 821. Like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you stay up to date. I love you. Be safe, be blessed, and I will catch you in the next Guppy Grove update. Peace.